Well, finally, 2020 is almost over. I remember being so excited for it, but now after living through 2020, it could have gone so much better. Let's face it, we all know it sucks. But despite how much 2020 sucked, I've had one of the best years in YouTube, for me at least. Mainly because this was the year I really got things going. But let's check on the original channel, shall we? Over here is the channel page I got loaded on my iMac. And just from the looking at the statistics, I got how many videos? 41 subscribers, which is not bad. I'm trying to, it doesn't tell me how many videos I got uploaded. And as you can see, I have finally actually had some videos break the 100 view mark, which is very surprising, if I have to say myself. But let me think. Oh yeah. So I've had a couple viral videos. The first one was my iPhone unboxing, which is exactly what we're going to be reacting to today. The second was the super important update video. It may be in third place because it's surpassed by my Yukon video, but in terms of how many views this got in the shortest period, this video here got the most views in the shortest period ever, which is really surprising, to be honest. Because all it is just an update video. And then of course we have the Yukon video, that's in second place at 696. Ooh, we're about to break the 700 mark. Yeah, the important update video is at 636, which I don't think it's going to get any more unless you guys are crazy enough to watch it again. My memory upgrade evidently is popular because, well, not that many people have these things, but helps to actually know how to do it, and evidently I'm one of the few YouTubers that actually made a video on how to upgrade the RAM in this thing, so I did. Fifth place, we have Apple CarPlay versus Android Auto 2, and that was where we had to say goodbye to this thing. This video I actually made a year ago with Salt during the summer, but I couldn't upload at the time because our internet was so bad. But this was when we had to say goodbye to this thing, back when it still worked. I can't believe I've gone over a year without this thing working, but I'm not complaining because I got my iPhone XS Max and I love it. And then in sixth place was my first ever YouTube video, which was how to read sheet music. I made that about 2 years ago. The first 5 are above 100 views, the last are under that. But in first place, to this day, for over 6 months, which I am honestly surprised about, in first place, my iPhone XS Max unboxing video at 719 views is the most viewed video I have ever made in YouTube history. I'm quite impressed, to be honest. So, since I said this was going to be a reaction video, let's react to the most popular video I have ever made on this YouTube channel. Here we go. Hey guys, iPhone, do you? I got a new iPhone! Yes, I was so excited for that. I still get that vibe whenever I watch that again. And of course we have the old intro here. That is so dated. Because we moved on to a new intro after this. Before I begin this unboxing, I'd like to give a shout out to Derek Wheatley, who made this possible. Without him, I never would have gotten my iPhone in my hands. So, yeah, he was the guy at the Walmart store who helped me get my iPhone, the perfect one. Well, almost. I wanted the 512 gig, but they didn't have any 512 gig iPhone XS Maxes in stock. But he was able to get me a gold 256 gig iPhone XS Max. And you know what? Now that I actually look at it, I don't think I need the 512 gigs. because I still got about 200 gigs free in my iPhone. So, yeah, storage isn't a problem. I wouldn't be able to find my dream iPhone, because this is it right here. And for your information, I'm actually not in my studio back at home. I'm at my grandparents' place. This is his desk where I'm doing the unboxing. That's because I didn't actually purchase the phone here where I actually live. I actually purchased it while I was visiting my family in another state. So I actually bought this phone from out of state. And the reason why I actually did this at my grandparents' place was because, well, my SIM card was already in it, as you guys are about to find out. My SIM card was put in this phone, which means I'm immediately going to start using it as my daily driver. And if that were the case, then it would not feel like an unboxing. I wanted to get it as in brand new condition, best as possible. But my SIM was already in it, so I had to do it right there. Otherwise, it would feel used already. Let's get to the unboxing. So the phone I got here is the iPhone XS Max. I've always wanted this phone. If you listen to my podcast, you'll definitely know Alpha and Salt, go check it out. I wanted this phone. Even though, sure, the 11 Pro Max is out and the 12s are coming, this is my dream phone. The reason why I don't like the 11 Pros or the 12s is because the camera layout sucks. And I know you're going to call me crazy. Why would you look at the back of your phone? I look at the back of my phone all the time because when the phone is off, it's black. It's just boring black. Plus, most people are going to see the back of your phone versus the front when you're using it. So it kind of sets an image that I kind of care about. And the iPhone XS Max is the image that I want really the best because it's the most simple, beautifully designed, cleanest iPhone Apple has ever made versus the 11 Pros. And yes, I would have gone with the Pros and not the regular 11. The Pro's camera layout is a mess. It's messy, not clean. I want my phone to look clean, which the iPhone XS Max does. And obviously, same applies to the 12s, except they're even worse because now you got an extra element in the Pro camera setup. So, that's why this is my dream phone. Mainly because I don't like the way the 11s look, and the 12s are coming with 5G. So, I also forgot to mention, 5G sucks. It's actually worse than LTE. This is the phone I wanted, ever since it came out. Let's get to the unboxing of this. So, Derek Wheatley has been nice enough when we were setting this up to leave as much untouched as possible. So it's technically already been unboxed, but it's untouched. Like I mentioned, we already put my SIM card into this, and this was actually due to Walmart's validation of sale process. They need you to put your SIM in this phone and make sure that you walk out with a working iPhone, so that way if they don't sell you a phone that was damaged, but also you don't try to just buy a phone from them and then sell it to someone else at a higher price. So that was why I had to put my SIM in it before I left the store. So, just pull this plastic wrap off. And we pull out the box, just like that. We are greeted with our cards and all that. Next we have the iPhone itself, so we're going to set this to the side for a quick... That looks so new. I miss it when it was in brand new condition. And it still looks like it's in brand new condition because I keep it in a case, though my case makes it look very old, if I'm being honest. Over here we have our 5-watt power brick, our lightning ear pods, which is something I'll probably not be using that often. Truth be told, I actually did use those a little bit, except I accidentally broke them when I had to visit the laundromat. I dropped my phone and those ear pods were plugged into the lightning port, and my phone was fine because it's in a case. The plug of the ear pods, not so much. So I don't use them anymore because the plug has been dented so much that I can't actually plug it in. There's the dents preventing it from plugging all the way in, so those are garbage. And then our lightning cable. Never use it to charge the phone. I got this and a wireless charging puck upstairs. I never use those to charge my phone. BA. And by the looks of it, there is nothing else in the box. Okay, so that stuff's now taken care of. I forgot to mention the Apple stickers, and actually, believe it or not, I actually collect Apple stickers because I've been trying to collect Apple products. Let me see, where did I put my stickers? Let's get back to the star of the show. The iPhone XS Max. This one I got in gold because gold is gorgeous. Holy crap. This is... I kind of felt like iJustine at the moment because... And still, to this day, it is a beautiful gold. I love that gold phone. This gold is so beautiful. Alright, so I don't know if I'll be able to do this one-handed or not, but I'll try. So I'm just going to peel this sticker around. I don't know why, but every YouTuber comments the smell of a brand new iPhone out of the box, the industrial smell. And I wanted to get an idea of what they were talking about, and I guess the smell actually kind of wore off because I didn't really get that industrial smell they were talking about. So that's why I actually brought it to my nose, is because I wanted to see, is it true? Do you actually get that industrial smell out of the box? Which, as I discovered, you don't really, if your phone is that old. If it's a brand new one, then the smell definitely stays, but not if it's from 2018. Oh man, stainless steel feels so nice. Alright, one thing I hate about cases, you can't feel the awesome materials that your phone is made out of. So I can't feel the glass or the stainless steel or the premium look because I have to protect it from damage. So I hate cases for that reason, but I'd rather protect my phone than have it get destroyed from an accidental drop because you guys know me, I'm a little clumsy. Power it on. After I plug it in. So I actually did have to use the lightning cable that one time to charge it because I didn't bring my wireless chargers with me because at the time, nobody except my grandpa had a phone that uses wireless charging, and he doesn't use wireless charging because he believes the cable is the proper way to do it. When it's not. This is the way to do it, Grandpa, if you're watching. But because of that, I didn't bring my wireless chargers because nobody had a phone that can wirelessly charge, and my grandpa refuses to use them, so I left them here. And I did not expect that I'd be coming home with this phone, so I had to use the cable since I had no way to wirelessly charge it. Okay, now we got it back up and running. That Apple logo's appeared. Oh, I can hardly wait to see the notch. I love notches, guys. Call me weird, but I love notches. The reason why I like notches is because they actually set the identity of a phone. iPhones now have a new identity, especially with the notch. You can now easily recognize an iPhone with a notch. Android phones, they're a little harder to because now a lot of them seem to have switched to camera holes and they're all in the same place. So now it's really hard to tell Android apart from Android. But iPhones, you can definitely tell if someone has an iPhone. And there is my phone. It's already been set up, so actually I still gotta do some more setting up, but... So what I mean by setup is I went through the whole setup screen just to get to the home screen, but I didn't really log into any accounts or log any of my information in. I just said, set up later, set up later, set up later, just to get to there so we can do the phone call and walk out of the store. Yep. This is my new phone. Let's call someone, actually. And of course, I call Salt Pepper. Yes, this thing still was using iOS 12. If you notice the volume box up there, we all forgot what that actually looks like. I still have that on my iPod Touch 6th Gen, so I'm still familiar with what it looks like. But even though iOS 13 was out, because this was a brand new phone, never been touched, completely sealed in the box, it shipped with iOS 12, so that's what it was running.
Hello?
Hi, Salt.
Hi, okay. You seem excited.
I am excited. Of course I am.
Okay, what happened?
I got a new phone!
Is it?
I used the van there because I didn't want to make a custom box to black out his phone number because, again, I haven't logged into this phone. My contacts haven't synced, so it just displayed his phone number.
Is it, your dream phone?
I am currently using my dream phone to call you right now.
Do you have it for the month?
I have it in my hands. It is mine, officially.
Wow. Okay.
He doesn't sound surprised, but he was very surprised. It's just he has a hard time of expressing shock and all that.
No. How does it feel, first of all?
I love it. I still have to do
Sorry,
some
I gotta
setting
turn it
up.
down.
In fact, I'm filming an unboxing of it right now. You're on camera, actually.
Oh, I am?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's why I called you Salt.
That's cool. So how's it so far?
Well, I've barely touched it, actually, so I have yet to experience some more of it, but it feels so good.
I wanted this phone for so long, ever since it came out, so of course.
And you want to know the best part? I can finally make use of the wireless chargers at my house.
So I actually did used to have these I have this one and then my Puck upstairs, and I originally bought these because, well, wireless charging is the future, and I was hoping that one day I would get a phone with wireless charging, so I decided to prepare for it. But also, even before, I used this stand just to prop up my Samsung Galaxy A50, which, as you guys know, I used to own one, and that was the camera I used to film this. Though now my mom has that. Even though that phone doesn't support wireless charging, I put it up on the stand so I could prop it up next to my computer.
Oh yeah, you can, because you've had those for a while.
I know! I can do it now.
Oh, and you know, it's your dream phone, so, you know, there's...
We'll have to compare phones next time we meet each other again.
Okay, well, it's not really a fair comparison.
Well, yeah.
That's because he's got an iPhone 8.
Yeah.
Alright.
There's a big difference.
I gotta finish this unboxing, so...
Alright then, see ya.
See ya. And a swipe just like that. I don't have any music downloaded on here yet, so I'll
That's because I just got it.
on Safari. Let's see how the audio works.
So the first two songs that were actually in this video, they were done by Sugar Skull Music, who's a great friend of mine.
Oops.
I accidentally took a screenshot.
It's pretty good.
For phone speakers, they were pretty good, but they were pretty loud as well.
And then I'll do a quick camera test, and I'll do some shooting as soon as I can.
What I meant by shooting was photo shooting. So I'm not that great of a photographer, and nor do I have stuff to actually take pictures of, so I just found random objects that I have. That was the best scenery shot I can get. If you guys recall watching my Alpha World stream, you might recognize this as my backyard. And I took these pictures after I got home. Portrait mode test. So I was experimenting around with the bokeh effect, how it blurs out the background, and I have to say, did a good job isolating my head from the rest of the background.
This is a video test on a rear-facing camera at 1080p at 60 frames per second.
As you know, this is the camera I use all the time. In fact, this is the same camera I'm using right now to film this, so... It's pretty good, right?
I hope the microphone sounds okay. And this is a video and microphone test with the front-facing camera at 1080 at 30 frames per second.
You know what? Now I can see what they meant by the whole beauty mode effect, because I don't remember when I actually installed iOS 13 on my iPhone, but I'm pretty sure it was not while I was at my grandparents' place, because we actually had to leave back home the same day I got the phone. So I think this was still running iOS 12, and I think I can see what they mean by the beauty effect, the beauty gate that happened in 2018 when the phone came out.
At least I believe that's what the front camera records at. I hope this sounds nice as well. And that pretty much concludes this video of an unboxing of the iPhone XS Max in gold, 256 gigabytes. I'm going to finish the setup now and turn this into my personal phone. Thank you for watching, guys, and shout out to Derek Wheatley. Without him, this would not be possible.
Thanks, man.
Random Alpha, signing out.
And then, of course, we have my old school way of ending videos, which is just play the intro with the background music, and if there's space at the end, black it out until the song ends. Yep, I now have a new way of making videos. But I hope the new way is for the better. So as you can see, that was my most popular video that I have ever made. I'm not too sure if you guys actually agree that it should be the most popular, but the statistics say this is the most popular one. This has 719 views, voted by YouTube, so... Yep, I then made a follow-up explaining my first impressions, but yeah, that was my most popular YouTube video in 2020. So, thank you guys for watching. Do me a favor and check out the rest of the network, because I'm still trying to promote that, because I've switched a lot of my topics to dedicated channels. So now if you want tech, go to the Random Alpha Tech. You want cars, go to the Random Alpha Drive. You want music, go to the Random Alpha Beats. Yes, I'm doing that. If you want podcast, I got a dedicated podcast channel for that now, which is now a video podcast. Or you could search Alpha and Salt in your favorite podcast app, like Apple Podcasts, Spotify. iHeartRadio is still being a pain. I don't know why. Audible just accepted us. And there's so many other podcast platforms. Pick your favorite. And then there's one more I'm trying to... Oh yeah, my vlog, which is where I'm going to be doing most of my stories. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Random Alpha, signing out.